mechanic of choice and consequence has been a key component of the Life is Strange series since the very beginning. Not only do your decisions alter primary moments in the here and now, but the domino effect ripples throughout mid and long-term choices too.
Stealing is bad. We only do it if we really need it.
In this video, we'll be taking a look at the different ways in which choices and consequences can play out. Spoilers ahead for Life is Strange Before the Storm, and Life is Strange 2. Let's rewind time to the original Life is Strange. Remember when Max causes the paint to fall on Victoria when trying to get into the girls' dorm in episode 1? Comforting her, a seemingly good choice for that moment in time, has more serious repercussions later down the line.
I am sorry. That's an awesome cashmere coat.
In episode 4, if you decide to warn Victoria about the dark room and are on good terms due to your previous interactions, she'll believe you and go to Jefferson for help.
And I have other people I can go to for protection. Thanks for telling me this, Max.
This then snowballs into Victoria also being drugged, taken to the dark room in episode 5, and although it's not explicitly shown on camera, we're led to believe she is eventually murdered by Jefferson.
You let her.
Don't be stupid, okay? She's exactly where she deserves to be.
No.
This is just an example of the intricate complexities of choice and consequence in Life is Strange. There's always that inkling of doubt that you might not be doing the right thing in the long run. Decisions and outcomes have been expanded on in Life is Strange 2. Some choices have an immediate impact and feel good at that moment.
Bears, coyotes, wolves, anything with claws and fangs, really.
I'm scared.
But they can also have longer-term repercussions.
But we're alone. You said there were bears and wolves.
Or a choice seems less impactful, only to trigger a specific consequence later in the season. Just like your daily choices in real life. And much like in real life, we are occasionally pushed into a choice that we would naturally avoid.
Please?
Okay, you win.
One of these moments would be exploring Karen's room in episode 2 of Life is Strange 2. This was a hugely significant moment to the plot in terms of environmental storytelling, which was a recurring mechanic in Life is Strange and Life is Strange Before the Storm. Chloe's room in episode 1 told us a lot about who she was, and some interesting information about the relationship between Max and Chloe.
We had such a blast drawing these together.
Kate's room in episode 2 showed us how Kate was feeling after what happened in the Vortex Club, and heavily foreshadowed the direction in which she was going.
She can't look at herself?
While Rachel's room in Before the Storm displayed her characteristics and personality, as well as the relationship with her parents.
She seems so, alone.
With Karen, we get glimpses into who this woman was.
You finally left forever. Coward.
Her feelings of being stuck,
Figures Karen was already looking for an exit.
and why she may have made the decisions she did with regards to Sean and Daniel. And, of course, we are told of the hidden letter that Claire has kept stowed away, where Karen writes that she wants her parents to help the boys following the incident in Seattle.
On the ground!
Some moments are plot points that need to occur in order to move the narrative along. This can be compared to episode 2 in the first Life is Strange. You don't have a choice whether or not you go up onto the roof, but your previous actions and current dialogue choices determine whether or not you can save Kate. You don't get to choose to break into the principal's office or not, but doing this gives players deeper insight into Nathan, Rachel, and initial hints of the dark room.
Rachel in the dark room.
You don't have the option whether to skip class or not with Rachel in episode 1 of Before the Storm, but doing so was vital in getting to know Rachel and begin developing the mystery. This has been amplified in Life is Strange 2. There's vast variation in how Sean's words and actions influence Daniel throughout their journey together, shaping how Daniel thinks, behaves, and sees the world. Life is Strange 2 is unique in that playing as Sean impacts your surroundings and events, but also manipulates, molds, and leaves a lasting impression on your younger sibling.
I did it! Hey, check out the sail.
You're responsible not only for yourself, but another human, making every little choice that much more difficult.
Daniel, it's my fault.
Another example is allowing Daniel to swear,
There's no one to hear you curse.
and then telling him that Mushroom isn't in heaven. This will cause him to behave extremely rudely towards Claire when she asks the brothers to join her in a prayer.
Why? Sean says that's bullshit.
Now, boys, that's not very polite.
She'll leave the room without praying at all and be much harsher during the end discussion.
Even blasphemy.
From Sean's perspective, did you beat Hank in the gas station for revenge? If so, he'll appear as a victim of you in the newspaper, and Daniel will think that using violence is okay. Additionally, you might believe that not calling Lila at the Three Seals motel would be the right thing to do, so as not to get her phone traced and into further trouble with the police. However, if you don't get in touch and then try to contact her in episode 2, Lila's mum will answer the phone and explain that she's currently being treated at the clinic for severe depression.
She's having a severe depressive episode. We had to have her admitted last week.
These are just a few examples of your choices not always manifesting themselves in the way you expect. You could think of the choice and consequence system as not a single snowflake, but a collective of multiple flakes that end up transforming into a tranquil snowscape or a biting blizzard.
Like and share if you enjoy the video and think others might benefit from this, and of course subscribe and hit the notification button if you are new to the channel and want to be notified every time I post a video.